Hey, what's going on, y'all? Now, in this video today, I want to talk about semen retention. Conquer your flesh. You know, in life, there are a lot of ways to conquer your flesh. But what does your flesh represent? Your flesh represents your subconscious mind, the part of yourself that has these primal desires. You know, these kind of innate pulls, these impulses, these things that pull us to where they want us to go. And I would encourage you to think of yourself as the captain of your ship. And if you're the captain, your subconscious is your men. And remember, your body is made up of many different parts, many different aspects. And so you being the conscious part of your mind, you're the captain. You are the leader of this ship. You're the one who has been empowered to make decisions. And if you start letting your men mutiny and make decisions for you, you're no longer in control of your ship. You're no longer deciding where your ship sails. And this can be any impulse. You know, this could be the impulse to go get some fast food. But primarily in this video, it's the impulse to whack your diddle. Now, this is something that, again, it's necessary. The shipwrights are correct in what they say, right? They at least know something. They know something, but you know the ultimate direction. You know the destination. It's your responsibility to get yourself there. And if your shipmen are saying, well, go this way, and you're just like, I may as well, you're selling your ability to lead. You know, whenever, for a real example, your body's saying, hey, you need to jerk off, you need to release semen, you need to do this, you know, because you're going to have these impulses. Your body is telling you this because it's trying to make you mate. In fact, our body's main purpose here is to produce another version of ourselves. It's to reproduce. And so your body's pushing you to do this. But when you decide to whack your diddle, you're tricking your brain into believing that you're mating. Especially to porn, right? To the porn, it's like, whenever you do it to porn, your body really does believe that something is happening, that you're actually making something happen. And then that's why you have that post-nut clarity afterwards, because you realize, oh, golly, this wasn't even real. This wasn't even, or, you know what I mean, if you're doing it with a woman, that's just some skank, you know, hey, not to, you know, just some late night fling, some kind of toss in the air thing, and you decide to waste your semen that way, you get the same effect. It's like, ah, gosh, what did I just do? What? Oh, wow. Like I just wasted this. You know what I mean? Your body will then correct itself and be like, what did I just do? And then try to empower you to make a better decision next time. Again, you need to be the captain of your vessel. And the captain doesn't let his men mutiny, not without consequence. And so, let's say you do have a relapse. Your men mutiny and you listen to them, you're driven to a new direction, and you decide, you release, you relapse. What you got to start doing is implementing different ways to aid you in conquering your flesh. Semen retention is the best way, honestly. Actually, putting forth the discipline to retain your seed is an instrumental way of conquering your flesh. But there are more than that. Taking a cold shower, for example. Your flesh, your impulse is to be comfortable. It's to take that nice warm shower. You know what I mean? It's to just, you know, get that nice warm water on you. And I take a warm bath occasionally, you know, after a long day's work or something. But mostly, I take cold showers. Because every time I turn on that cold water, I'm defeating the part of myself that wants to be comfortable. I'm defeating that aspect of myself that wants to just impulsively go for what feels good, what feels nice. You know, and I'm pushing myself to what's actually good for my body, cold shower. And it's just that element of discipline. Another way, you know, like I mentioned, fast food. Whenever you have that urge to decide to just go eat some fast food, to decide like, hey, you know, I may as well just eat what it tastes good, you have to remind yourself, okay, but that's not good for me. That's a bunch of junk, it's a bunch of soy. It's a bunch of something that's going to emasculate me. It's going to make me feel horrible. It's going to make me break out. It's going to make me, you know, gain weight. You have to remember and put forth the message in your mind that I'm going to do what's right for me, not what feels good. And it's when you start prioritizing that and actually pushing past the part of yourself that simply wants to feel good, your flesh you conquer that part of yourself, and you rule your ship. Again, semen retention, I think, is the pivotal way to make this happen. It's when you decide to control the utmost desire that we have, the primary desire of reproducing, that all the other desires start to fall in place. But if you're struggling with retention, just remember that implementing all these other methods is also going to aid you in conquering your flesh. And it's when you get into the habit of conquering your flesh and facing your flesh down and saying, no, I'm going to do what's right for me, that it becomes easier and easier every subsequent time. So, put forth the effort to conquer your flesh, my friends, and you'll see big results. Conquering your flesh will be all the easier as time goes on. Build the habit, get into the hypnotic rhythm of being the captain of your vessel, the master of your life, and life will open up before you. All right, take care, y'all. Peace.